This week has been designated Cancer Screening Week by the American Cancer Society. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused a serious decline in the number of people going in for cancer screening. And this morning, Jessica Poff joins us with the American Cancer Society to discuss how cancer screening is the first line of defense in the fight against cancer. Good morning, Jessica.
Hi, Chris.
I appreciate you taking some time for us. This is a very important week, though, because a lot of folks, you know, when the pandemic struck, those testings, those screenings got put on the back burner. Now's the time to make sure that you get all the screenings done that you need to get done.
Yes, this week is a public health initiative that we are doing, teamed up with a few other organizations such as Stand Up to Cancer, to remind people that cancer screening is, like you said, the first line of defense. Many cancers, when they are caught early, are extremely treatable, and we already have enough barriers with this. Some of us are just afraid to get screening. Some people it's due to insurance or not having a doctor. But what we want to remind everyone is that there are plenty of options to get screening. Even if you don't think that you have any signs or symptoms of cancer, it's important to have your annual physicals, to check in with all of the different doctors to make sure there is no difference in your health baseline.
And you know, there's been the advent of some home testing kits that have come out to help with cancer screenings as well. Even taking advantage of those, it's still very important to get those screenings done.
It is, and we live in an area that is blessed to have many doctors, many specialists, many cancer centers, but also we have many health clinics. We have places such as Rural Health or ETSU that have clinics that help people with or without insurance, and we have amazing health departments that can provide screenings, not just breast screenings or cervical screenings, but also talking with them about prostate screenings, lung screenings, and making sure you get your skin checked. Because like I mentioned before, that is the very first thing that can make a big difference in your personal fight against cancer if you were to hear those words.
And folks that had screenings scheduled for earlier in the year that possibly got postponed or canceled, they need to get in touch with their doctors right away and get those reassigned and get back on that schedule of getting those screenings done as quickly as they can.
Yes, I think we all know in our region it's kind of scary with the COVID-19 numbers, and it's something that we definitely need to take seriously, but also remembering that cancer patients and those that potentially may have cancer also have a higher increase for other illnesses such as COVID-19. So you can do them safely, talking with your doctors or doctors' offices, calling ahead, doing screenings. Most of them are doing temperature checks, and then it also can help make follow-up appointments. So maybe what might be a routine colonoscopy, we might not be able to do it in a hospital, but most places have clinics that they could do those. And it's the end of the year. If you do have insurance, you want to be sure to use those benefits before the end of the year as well.
And I know that a lot of folks, the doctor's offices around here are going above and beyond because they're having, they're the first line of defense like we were talking about for COVID-19, but also you need to keep in mind they're doing everything they can to keep you safe when you come in for those screenings and those tests that are so vitally important to everyone's health.
Absolutely, they're keeping themselves safe, but their most important is keeping the patients safe. And there's many cancers, colon cancers, breast cancer, so many of them that if they are caught early enough, the treatment might be very minimum. It might not require radiation or chemotherapy. It might just require possibly some surgery, possibly not. So it is important if you have a family history, if you followed any of certain guidelines, but also again just to have a good baseline. I know it's not something that's always fun to talk about, but it's great to go in and have a physical to make sure that doctors can look at a difference between year over year. But if you do notice a lump or maybe blood in a stool or something is just not right with your body, you are your own advocate. You can call the doctor, make your appointment, let them know what's going on. And if you need to seek urgent care, make sure that you let them know, hey, I need to get in quickly. I think there's something wrong. And we have some amazing health care in our area, and they're going to take care of you.
All right. Jessica Poff, thank you so much for taking some time with us today. We appreciate it. And we're going to remind everyone right now, it is cancerscreenweek.org for more information on everything we talked about here. Folks, that first line of defense is to go in and get screened and get tested for cancer today.
Are you looking for the perfect banquet